Good morning, Warriors. Happy Saturday. This is a video just for you guys here in the group. When I want to share something personal, I always feel more confident, more comfortable just doing it here. So I've heard and I've from chatting with some of you guys this week, it's very clear that sometimes we struggle with comparing ourselves a little bit, right? Comparing ourselves to what we should be doing, or maybe we feel we're not working as hard as some other person is, or you see some of the posts in the group and you go, "Wow, they're really doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that." And that leads you to feel like I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be working harder. And then that just compiles, it weighs on you and it brings you down. I think so. What I want to share with you is the reality of what things look like for me as a coach, and for me that I've been doing this for a long time. And I figured, one thing is sharing with you the strategies to overcome those things, and another thing is sharing with you a very real close up view to what it looks like I drop when I drop the ball. That sounds weird. When I What things look like for me when they don't look good enough in my brain. Okay, because this is something that is normal, right, for us to compare. Now, so look, I want to tell you, you may have seen that I made that post very recently that we are hiring, and we are very aggressively going after that because we have big plans. We've done all of our research, our groundwork. We've got the systems. We've got the we just need the team to be able to grow to where we want to grow. And but that is scary to me because it's pushing me outside of my comfort zone. I'm going to have to, whatever little bit of a nest egg that I had put away, it's going to have to go in, like all of my chips going in for this next push. And this needs to happen literally this month. So it is, I trust math. I don't make decisions based on feelings. That I think you may already know about me. I trust the math. I've done the numbers 3 times. They work out. But nevertheless, it is scary. So for me, this feels like I am going to a place where I've never been. Okay. Maybe to you, that is getting in shape, getting to a place with your fitness, with your life that you haven't been. Maybe things are not that great. You want to get to a place where they're great. Maybe they're already great and you want to get to a place where they are fucking legendary, right? To me, things are fantastic. Like we could stop right now, keep on doing exactly what we're doing, and we would be okay. But that's not where I want to stop. I want to go here. So this is stretching me, and I make the moves, I take the steps, um, despite the feeling of like, holy shit, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming that I can do the best that I can to prepare for that, but there's a lot of stuff coming that I just don't even know, right? Because I'm walking a new path to me. Okay, that can, to me, that got to me up here on Wednesday. I didn't sleep very well on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I like to schedule my whole week, right? I think I've shown that to you before, but I want to show you what happens when I go down. So I basically went down, and let me show you my calendar for the day. I hope you guys can see this. So Monday went great, Tuesday went great, really busy days, like up at, whatever, early. And then, but look at Wednesday. Wednesday was super, super, super quiet. Why? I had stuff in there that I was supposed to do, but I just could not get to it. Not physically, just like my body was like, I had this crazy headache all day long. And so I ended up moving everything that I had in there to really just tend to myself. I had 2 naps that day. I had a nap up here, and then I had another nap in here, right? So that's basically one whole day. If you have a regular job where you would call in sick, that would have been a day where I would have called in sick, right? So I want to show you that so that you don't make the mistake of thinking that it is always, bright and sunny and whatever. There's always going to be, especially when you're trying to grow to a level where you haven't been, there's always going to be, you're going to be stretched. And then something like this may happen, right? The family is applying some pressure here for me to go for a drive, but I need 5 minutes, please. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you in 5 minutes. To our members. Okay, thank you.
Hey guys.
Okay, bye. Weird elf. So this is what it looks like. Get out of you. So this is what it looks like, guys. That's me basically being out for a whole day. Not productive, not nothing, But here is the kicker. Comparison can be a good thing. I know that what I'm trying to build has been built before. That's a kind of comparison. You can see success stories in our right here in our Facebook group, so you know that what you're trying to achieve is achievable. It has been done before. So that's a kind of comparison that empowers you, right? Okay, so that's the good kind of comparison. Now, what I really have learned to do, that I honestly feel it's like a bit of a superpower, is just I don't beat myself down when I have a day like this, like Wednesday. I don't beat myself down. I am grateful that I am able to take those days. I am grateful that Katie took care of the kids. I am grateful that we have a team in place. And the very next day, you can see I crushed it again the next day, right? So it's like, I don't know, this may sound a little dramatic. To me, this is like fighting war. And you go out there, you fight your battle, and then you got to come back to camp and you got to treat your wounds, right? Now, imagine you survived the battle. You made it back to camp. But you've got cuts, you got hits. You got to tend those wounds. And so one thing that definitely doesn't help you is to choose to continue carrying the baggage of all of the, oh man, somebody else is out there fighting right now. I should be out there. Why do I need this break? That doesn't help you at all. The reality is you're going to need those breaks, especially when you're trying to level up. So you can choose how you use that comparison. It can be used as proof that what you want is achievable, what you want exists, and you want to get there. Great. Yeah, comparison in and of itself is not bad. It's your thoughts about it, right? If you're pushing yourself to grow, that can be your fitness, that can be the quality of your relationships, that can be whatever it is, right? In whatever area of your life, chances are you're going to struggle. So you just need to be okay with coming back to camp, treating your wounds. There's zero need for the, oh man, I should not be coming back to camp every night. I should come back to camp every 2 nights, just like my buddy over there. What good does that do? The reality is, if you can put that baggage down, you can head out there sooner and actually fight a better fight. So I just wanted to show you that. And you know what I did? We tell you about the importance of coaching. You know what I did? I reached out to my coach, whom I think I told you I have a nutrition coach. Just like some of you guys work one-on-one with us. I have a nutrition coach myself. This guy's out of the UK. I paid him a ridiculous amount of money. He knows less about nutrition than I do. I didn't pay him to be a Google encyclopedia to me. I paid for the accountability. So I reached out to him myself and I said, hey, I need your help, because a big upswing, a good upswing in our life and in our business is coming. And those are usually the times when it's easy for me to justify not tracking my food, not getting my workouts in. I need your help figuring out what I'm doing, why I'm doing that, and how to break that pattern. You know, you I hear this all the time. Well, I should be able to do this without anybody. You cannot go to a place you haven't been without directions. Like if you want to go to a brand new place, you know exactly what that place looks like, but you've never been there, you've never walked that path, you can't coach yourself there. You don't know what obstacles you're going to encounter. So for me, it is like the sweet spot for me is having very high expectations of myself. Like literally, guys, literally, this year we are ramping driven up to be a worldwide company. Like even just saying it feels like right, but it's important to me. It's a mission that I believe with all my heart. So it's going to happen. So I have never done that before. I need the help. So I need to have very high expectations of myself, because otherwise I wouldn't attempt something like that. Maybe to you, you're here, you're trying to get in better shape than you've ever been. Maybe you have never, maybe for the past 10 years, you haven't been under a certain weight. So it looks so distant that you're almost like, I don't even remember. I don't even know if that's possible. But there's a little, corner in your brain that says, well, it is possible. It's been done before. You can do it. You just need help, but you can do it. Great. So you've got that belief in the fact that it can be done, right? You're not out to lunch. I'm not trying to get to Mars by swimming, right? Then comes the great. I have the belief. I have the high expectations. Now you just need the kindness to match those two. You need the kindness for yourself to, when you have a day like this, and like my Wednesday, you can see how empty it was because I ended up, pushing things out of my calendar because I just couldn't. I had this horrible headache. I resisted it the first half of the day. I didn't want to take any meds. I napped. I woke up. I still had the headache. I did a little bit of work, and then I came back again. And then I took the drugs, and then I went down for another nap. So you'd need kindness to be able to take those days, wake up the next day and be like, oh man, that's what I needed. Okay, great. Here we go again with high expectations and with conviction. I'm sharing this with you because this is not just me. Every one of your coaches, every coach you've ever known goes through the same things, and the answer is a combination of high expectations, believe in yourself, and believe in the fact that what you want is actually possible, and then kindness to not beat yourself down when your best is not good enough, because we're human. All right. The weird elf is looking at me very weirdly. I hope this was useful. Please tell me how you're feeling. Drop it in a comment, and we'll try to help.
Give your Papa wet willy.
Like no, wet willy. Okay, all right. Everybody's here. All right, guys, I love your faces. Be kind to yourselves. Okay, I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.